Rain on the blast, drink in my hand. Another night, another bend. Smoke don't clear, smoke don't clear. Empty seat where you sat, ash on the floor. That's just that. Smoke don't clear, smoke don't clear, smoke don't clear. I stay too late, I stay too long. The piano knows this tired song. Smoke don't clear, no smoke don't clear, smoke don't clear, never does. Bartender's gone, shares turned up. Still I'm here in this cup. Smoke don't clear, smoke don't clear. Your voice, your face, hanging near, right where the blue disappears. Smoke don't clear, baby, smoke don't clear, smoke don't clear. I stay too late, I stay too long. The trumpet plays, what went wrong? Smoke don't clear, no smoke don't clear, smoke don't clear, never will. Maybe I want the hurt to stay. Maybe I need to hear you say, but smoke don't clear and you don't call, and I just sit through less call. Smoke don't clear, smoke don't clear, smoke don't clear, nothing's fall. Smoke don't clear me. I stay too late, they beyond a final note. The broken song. Smoke don't clear, baby, smoke don't clear, smoke don't clear, smoke don't clear, never. Smoke don't clear. Tuesday night, same corner seat, rain tapping on the glass. Came here first to run away, found something made to last. I came here to forget your name, stayed for the way the smoke hangs in the air. The saxophone knows what I can say. These basement walls, they understand how to hold the weight of a rainy Tuesday. My cigarette burns down real slow. The music fills the room. Bartender too. I came here to forget your name, stay for the way the smoke hangs in the air. The saxophone knows what I can't say. These basement walls, they understand how to hold the weight of a rainy Tuesday. Maybe I'm not healing, maybe that's alright. Just me and the piano player getting through another night. The ash falls like the rain outside, both gray and soft and slow. I'm not running anymore, just somewhere left to go. I came here to forget your name, stay for the way the smoke hangs in there. The saxophone knows what I can't say. These basement walls, they understand how to hold the weight of a rainy Tuesday. The weight of a rainy Tuesday. Rain keeps falling outside the glass. I'm still sitting, watching it pass. The room is quiet, chest, bass and horns. My drink is empty, my heart is warm. Another evening in this old place, can't seem to leave yet, can't see your face. Rain keeps falling, just like me. Smoke is rising from someone's chair. I breathe it slowly. You're not there. The music plays on, familiar and low. I came here nightly since you let go. The bartender pours without a word. He's seen this before, he's seen what hurts. Rain keeps falling, just like me. Maybe tomorrow I'll stay at home. Maybe tomorrow I'll be alone without this room, without this sound. But tonight I'm here, breaking down. Rain keeps falling just like me. Rain keeps falling, so do I. Moonlight drifts through an open pane. Silent streets hum the muted refrain. Piano keys sigh beneath my hand. Time bends slow, I barely stand. A lone saxophone weeps in the night. Shadows tremble in silver light. Velvet smoke curls around the chair. Secrets float softly in the air. Drift with me where the night unfolds. Every note a story told. In the hush, in the dim lit gleam, we live inside a jazz-drenched dream. Candles flicker, whispers low. Old rhythms in a gentle flow. Moments linger, fragile, thin, between the world and what's within. Moonlight fades, but the music stays. Echoes linger in amber haze. In this quiet, our hearts remain bound to the soft, eternal refrain. Your drink sits half empty, like you've already gone. The bartender's wiping down tables and I'm still holding on. Remember that first Tuesday, you said you liked my dress. Now the chairs are going up and now I'm such a mess. The rain keeps falling outside. Your coat's already on. It's last call, last call for us. Last call for us. One more song, then it's done. Last call, last call. Our corner booth feels empty, even with you still here. The saxophone knows it's ending, playing through my fear. You won't meet my eyes now, tracing circles on the wood. If I could rewind this moment, you know I would. The rain keeps falling outside. The band's packing it in. It's last call, last call for us. It's last call for us. One more song, then it's done. Last call, last call.
Just one more minute. This place, these lights, we're everything.
The ashtray's full of endings, hours we let burn. You're checking for a taxi, guess you never learn. I'll come back here on Tuesdays, sit at our old spot, order what you used to, miss what we forgot. The rain keeps falling outside. You're walking through the door. It's last call, last call for us. It's last call for us. One more song, now it's done. Last call, last call. The rain's been coming down since 9. I'm sitting in our usual spot. The barman knows my drink by heart. He doesn't ask about you anymore. The horn plays doing that slow number, the one you said reminded you of us. Funny how it sounds so different now, like listening through water. Do you hear what I hear when the weather turns? Do you feel what I feel when the record spins? Or is it just me holding on to snow? Your glass is sitting where you left it 3 weeks back, maybe 4. I keep thinking you'll walk through that door. shaking rain off your coat. The trumpets cry in the corner, and I'm wondering if you remember how we used to stay until they closed, how you'd hum along with every tune. Do you hear what I hear when the weather turns? Do you feel what I feel when the record spins? Or is it just me holding on to smoke? I could leave this basement, find another place to sit, but something keeps me coming back. Maybe I'm afraid you'll show, and I won't be here. Maybe I just like the hurt. The rain keeps tapping on the window, like it's trying to tell me something, but I don't speak that language anymore. I don't speak yours either. Do you hear what I hear when the weather turns? Do you feel what I feel when the record spins? Or is it just me holding on to smoke? Just me holding on to smoke. I found you yesterday in a dusty book I'd closed, your eyes still looking back at me the way they used to know. The paper's turning yellow now, your smile is cracked and worn, but I remember what it felt like then, before the world turned cold. Does anybody really keep the things they swore they'd hold? Does anybody really see what time does when it goes? I'm holding on to faded blue, a moment caught too late. Does anybody wonder why we let the good ones slip away? There's a corner torn where my thumb would rest. I must have looked at you 1,000 nights, I guess. The album fell behind some books I didn't mean to hide, but maybe that's what happens when you're learning how to say goodbye. Does anybody really keep the things they swore they'd hold? Does anybody really see what time does when it goes? I'm holding on to faded blue, a moment caught too late. Does anybody wonder why we let the good ones slip away? What was I thinking? Letting seasons pass. What was I saving when nothing ever lasts? You're just a photograph, but you were everything. Now I'm just someone who forgot to remember anything. Does anybody really keep place they swore they'd hold. Does anybody really see what time does when it goes? I'm holding on a faded blue, a moment caught too late. Does anybody wonder why we let the good ones slip away, away? I found you yesterday in a dusty book I close, your eyes still looking back at me the way they used to know. The bartender knows my name, knows the silence that I wear, knows the way I trace the rim of this glass that holds nothing there. He don't ask me anymore why I stay until the end, just pours the same old medicine that never truly mends. Your coat still hangs behind the door, at least it did last time I looked. Now there's just a rusted hook and the cold that settles in my bones. I've been counting cracks in leather seats, watching smoke rise and disappear. Funny how it climbs so easy, what took years to pull down here. They say a heart can break clean through, mine just keeps on breaking slow, like ice that melts in whiskey. Drop by drop by drop I go. The trumpet player packed his horn, an hour passed when he should stay. He knows a losing battle when he hears one anyway. I've become the kind of ghost that haunts herself each night, waiting on a door that's locked, praying for a different kind of light. The bartender dims the lamps, sweeps around my weary feet, says tomorrow's just tomorrow, but tomorrow never was that sweet. I leave my coins upon the wood, button up against the rain. The only thing that follows me is the echo of your name. glass half empty, staring down at the places loved ones found. Smoke curls lazy through the air while the piano plays somewhere. Wonder what name they're thinking of in this basement full of lost. Does the rain remember you? Does it fall the way it used to? When you held somebody close before they turned into a ghost. Does the rain remember? Does the rain remember? Shoulders slumped against the bar, like they've traveled much too far. Jacket them from walking through all the streets that lead to blue. Bartender pours another round, but there's no comfort to be found, just the ache of what remains when a heart learns how to wait. Does the rain remember you? Does it fall the way it used to? When you held somebody close before they turned into a ghost. Does the rain remember? Does the rain remember? Maybe they're replaying every word unsaid, every chance that slipped away, every lonely bed. Maybe they still wonder if the door will open wide and the one who left them waiting will come back inside. Does the rain remember you? Does it fall the way it used to? When you held somebody close before they turned into a ghost. Does the rain remember? Does the rain remember? Does the rain remember? Oh, remember? Does it remember? Does the rain remember you? Midnight on the basement stairs, same table, empty chair. The band plays low and slow, smoke curls where you used to sit beside me, your shadow in the corner booth. Still wearing last September's truth. I keep coming back here to the ache, to the proof. Your shadow in the corner booth. Bartender knows my name now, my drink, my shame somehow. The trumpet sighs, you're leaving. Rain taps what I'm not saying. Your shadow in the corner booth. Still wearing last September's truth. I keep coming back here to the ache, to the proof. Your shadow in the corner booth. like a prayer, like a test. Should've left by now, should've left by now, but the music holds me in your absence, fills your shadow in the corner blue. Still wearing last September's truth. I keep coming back here to the edge, to the proof, your shadow in the corner. Your shadow in the corner. I got my mojo working, but it's working against me now. I got my mojo working against me anyhow. Sat here pouring whiskey till the bottle shows me how. They call me hoochie coochie woman, but I'm drinking all alone. Yeah, they call me hoochie coochie woman, drinking in this place alone. Rain keeps falling harder, like it knows I got no home. I am the one who can't stop sinking down. I am the one who's drowning in this town. The ice keeps melting in my trembling hand. Who don't understand, used to have my power, used to make the thunder roll. Yeah, I used to have my power, make that thunder roll and roll. Now I'm just another body with a broken soul. Pour it slow, pour it deep, pour until I finally sleep. I got my mojo working at the bottom of this glass. Said my mojo's working down there at the bottom of my glass, looking for an answer in the amber as it passed. I am the one, I am the one, I am born in the wrong time, baby. 20 years too late. I said I was born in the wrong time. 20 years too late. The world I knew and loved is gone, and I'm just standing at the gate. This piano used to play for dancers, cheek to cheek till dawn. Yeah, this piano played for dancers, holding on till dawn. Now the floor is empty, darling, and everybody's gone. Rain keeps falling on this city, washing old names away. I said the rain keeps falling, washing all the names away. Can't bring back what we had, baby, no matter what I say. I remember smoke and laughter, the way you held me close. I remember all that laughter, baby, how you held me close. Now I'm just a ghost here, haunting what I needed most. The bottle's empty on my table, just like this old room. Yeah, the bottle's sitting empty, baby, empty as this room. Time don't care who it takes from, we all get our turn too soon. So play that tune one more time, for the ones who can't come back. Play that old tune one more time, for those who can't come back. I'll sit here in the blue night, wearing all this black. I've been floating here for days now, can't remember where I've been. Sky above me, water under, nothing else between. Used to think I needed answers, used to chase the distant shore. Now I'm learning how to linger in this quiet, nothing more. So let me drift a little longer, let the current take me where it will. There's a strange and gentle comfort in surrendering, in being still. Sun Sunset paints the waves in amber. Moon reminds me I'm not lost, just suspended in the middle, counting stars instead of cause. Maybe someone's out there searching. Maybe no one knows I'm gone. Either way, the water holds me. Either way, I'm carried on. So let me drift a little longer. Let the current take me where it will. There's a strange and gentle comfort in surrendering, in being still. I've been floating here for ages, and I've learned to call it home. Sometimes peace looks like the ocean. Sometimes peace is being alone. The rain falls outside again. I take my seat at our table, the same corner, the same chair. The smoke rises like it used to. Your empty glass still sits there. In my mind, I'm still here. I'm still here where you left me, dear. I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here after all these years. The piano plays that old tune, the one we danced to late that June. The bartender, he knows my name, knows I'll order just the same, knows I'm waiting like a fool. I'm still here. I'm still here where you left me, dear. I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here after all these years. Maybe tomorrow I'll stay home. Maybe tomorrow I'll move on. Maybe tomorrow, but not tonight. The ash falls from my cigarette. Your perfume's gone, but I can't forget this basement room, these dim I'm still here. I'm still here where you left me, dear. I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here after all these years. I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here. Empty rows, chairs remember, smoke still rising from what was. I take the stage, nobody watching, but the rain outside tapping time. Blue light knows my name, knows every wrong turn, every face that left, every year that burned. Blue light holds my shame while the music fades. I confess to the air in this quiet parade. Last rings on wood, permanent stains, like the ache, permanent too. Still wearing red lipstick for an audience of dust. Still singing low because I must. Blue light knows my name, knows every wrong turn, every face that left, every year that burned. Blue light holds my shame while the music fades. I confess to the air in this quiet parade. Rain keeps falling, I keep falling. Made peace with the empty, made peace with the cold. This stage is my witness as I grow. Blue light knows my name, knows every wrong turn, every face that left, every year that burned. Still here, still seen. The streets are mine when the world's asleep. No questions asked, no promises to keep. Just me and the avenue, stretching wide, with nothing but the stars to be my guide. I left the laughter and the smoke behind. Those crowded rooms, they're not what I came to find out here. The air tastes cool and clear, and nobody's around to see my tears. Freedom wears a lonely face sometimes, walking these empty boulevards at night. Got what I wanted, so they say, but wanting feels different in the light of day. There was a time I couldn't call my own. Every hour spoken for, never alone. I dreamed of moments just like this. Funny how you get there and something's amiss. The moon looks down like an old friend who knows the story, knows how these things end. You try one thing to get another, and spend the rest of time wondering which you'd rather. Freedom wears a lonely face sometimes, walking these empty boulevards at night. Got what I wanted, so they say, but wanting feels different in the light of day. The streets are mine when the world's asleep. Some things you win, some things you keep, some things you lose along the way. I'll figure out which one this is someday. I remember when you walked in here, hat pulled low, that crooked smile. You sat down right across from me, asked if I was waiting for someone. I said no, but I'm not. The rain was falling just like tonight. Same sound on the windows, same make. You left like smoke, left like smoke. We had 3 months of you and me, this corner table, these drinks, this piano. Your hand on mine, my head on your shoulder. You said you'd never met anyone like me. You said a lot of things back then. I believed every single word. The bartender knew our order by heart, now he doesn't. You left like smoke, left like smoke. watched you pack your coat the last time. You couldn't even look at me. Said something about time, about needing space, or time needs space. Your footsteps down the hall got quieter than they were gone. I lit a cigarette and watched it burn. Watched the ash fall, watched it rise and fade just like that. You left like smoke. You left like smoke. The glasses still sit where we left them. My lipstick still stains the rim. I trace the water rings on this old and wonder if you think of me at all. You left like smoke. You left like smoke. The rain keeps falling, I keep sitting here, breathing you in when there's nothing